Attempts by the National Assembly to stop the hearing and determination of the Division of Revenue Bill case before the Supreme Court hit a dead end after the Apex Court rejected its objections. In a ruling read by Justice Njoki Ndung'u, the 5-judge bench of the Supreme Court ruled that the advisory petition filed by 47 governors is of great importance and deserves to be heard and determined. In acknowledging that some matters on the Division of Revenue Bill are pending before the High Court, the Supreme Court judges said they will proceed to hear the petition on selected issues yet to be communicated to the parties in the case.
Preliminary objection dated 18th July is hereby disallowed. B. Directions on the specific issues to be addressed by the parties in submissions shall be given by the DR to the parties on the 16th of October 2019, and there shall be no orders as to cause.
In its application, the National Assembly had argued that the Supreme Court lacks the jurisdiction to issue an advisory opinion on the reference because the matters raised in the petition are subject of ongoing proceedings before the High Court. The development coming even as the Supreme Court judges reassure the public that there is no delay in the case. The governors moved to the Supreme Court in July this year, accusing the National Treasury and the National Assembly of holding counties hostage by ignoring the revenue allocations recommendations on the sharing of revenue between the national government and the devolved units. Meanwhile, Kenya Alliance of Non-Formal School Welfare Association has filed an application at Milimani Law Court seeking to quash the directives by the Education Principal Secretary that ordered the closing and demolishing of schools built irregularly. The association says the move by the PS will affect pupils and students who are to sit for the ND examination.
And we feel so much threatened. We are seeing thousands of millions of people who are now getting out of school, being rendered out of school. Why? Because of the kind of policies that have been brought on board aren't any more in favor of the current situation of education as far as education is concerned.
According to the association, more than 100 schools have been closed down with no communication on the fate of the students who registered to sit for the national examinations. Among other orders sought is for the government to stop the exercise until the matter is heard and determined. Chumba, reporting for Channel 1 News Hour.